And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Toronto Blue Jays. And this is the rubber match, Siggy.
And these games can really shape your season, Boog. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go now. Pitching in our game today, Jose Barrios. Singy, he's been outstanding and should be fun to watch.
Well, when you have a guy that can limit the opponent to very little run production, you have a great chance to win a ball game when he takes the mound. He's just having an outstanding season so far. You hope he can maintain it, because if he can, he'll be in a nice conversation at the end of the year.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief, because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And ball one. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Fastball for a strike. Battling here as he fouls it away.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
2 out, space is empty. This one popped up. Clement. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Phillies down in order, and now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. Back here with my pal Singy, and on the mound today, Christopher Sanchez. And this will be a tough test for him. Pitching on the road has not been that kind to his numbers.
Well, I think he's just got to trick himself mentally and put himself in a comfort level like he does at home. I know it's not the same being on the road as away from home in terms of being able to have a routine and be consistent with it, but this game is so much mental, and he's going to have to find a way to play a mind game with himself to move through this ball game and get a W.
Take a look at the lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Davis Schneider.
Well, he's fresh off a month where he put up double-digit home run totals. Man, Boog, this is crazy. It's no easy thing to do. I don't care what kind of power hitter you are, you think you are. He's been so impressive, especially over the last few weeks. So don't be surprised if he has a huge impact here.
The shortstop takes the ball. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This one in the air, center field. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. 3 hits and a loss last night. Line drive. And it drops in, but a good job to keep it in front. So 2 down. Anthony Santander at the plate. 4 for 8 in the series so far. Ground ball to Bohm. They take the force out. That is the inning. 1 left for Toronto. Scoreless after 1. Back here at Rogers Center, Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. And that is out of play. Schwarber, multi-time All-Star, 32 years old. And though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter. And that drops in for a strike.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps them to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
Sends it across to first. Schwarber out of the play. And now it's Alec Bohm. Right through there for a strike. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Nick Castellanos, batting with one down, takes a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy two. Over to Bichette. Over to first. That's two. Nicely done. 1-6-3, and that will end the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. Back now in Toronto. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's George Springer to start it off. Sanchez back to work. That one fouled off. Springer went deep in his most recent game. That's too low. And now it's even 1-1. That's inside.
That's inside.
And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out. So up next, Davis Schneider. 2 for 8 in the series so far. Just off the inside edge. Next offering down in the dirt. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. That one misses, and that's ball 3. Ground ball left side. Oh, great grab on the dive. Nicely done for the out.
Cat-like reflexes on that one. Makes the dive, has to get up. Clean exchange to throw a strike across the diamond. And what a tremendous play.
Foul ball there. And look out as that one ran in and got him. And the batter now, Alejandro Kirk. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing him down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Rojas pulls that one down, and that is the inning. Blue Jays held in check. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Next offering is fouled back. Top of the third, no score. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Guerrero right there to make the grab. One away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
JT Realmuto stands in now and watches strike one. Here goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. Throw. Save.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good. pitching so far, so why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in a scoring position. Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back to the top of the lineup, Trey Turner at the plate. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And that'll do it. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now for the Jays, Miles Straw. Out to short, Turner whips it to first. One gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. Now the third baseman, Ernie Clement. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Grounds one to short. Turner fires across the diamond, and that quickly 2 away. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Fly to center his first time. Right through there for a strike.
He's done a great job getting the first 2 outs. Want to get this number 2 hitter, get back in the dugout, and face 3, 4, 5 next inning.
That one the other way. He steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. On to inning number 4. No score. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Bryson Stott. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, these Phillies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
That just misses, and it's 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that one a little bit high. A changeup missing. And it's 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And it stays fair. And it gets by him. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's into second with nobody out.
Man, that was a pretty good battle at the plate, and I'll tell you, it feels pretty good as a hitter when you grind out a hit like that. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Go ahead run on base. So here is Bryce Harper. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Headed for the plate. He scores, and they have the lead. 1-0.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Got a fastball, middle.
Base open at first now. And here's the intentional walk. They might be trying to set up the double play with nobody out.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next.
Clement. There's one to Guerrero, and they turn two.
That was a much-needed double play right there. It gives him a really good shot at minimizing any further damage in this inning.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Runner at third, 2 away. Hard hit left side. Bichette whips it to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Bryce Harper with the run-scoring double for the Phils. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Ready to go, bottom 4. And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. On the ground, out to short. Turner with the throw to first. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Anthony Santander. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
In there at the knees for a strike. Blue Jays down a run. And now 1-2. And that one missing low.
Count full.
A dive, he's got it. Throws from his knees. And they get the out.
Well, he makes a great decision to go ahead and dive to stop that ball. Nice little flip to the pitcher covering. Those are those PFPs, pitchers fielding plays.
Here's George Springer. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Foul ball. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
That one misses. And the count 1-2. The other way. Tosses to first. That takes care of Springer. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Phillies 1 and the Jays nothing. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. That one inside, ball 1. Marsh, in his 4th year, 27 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
That's ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike.
That's in there. And now it's filled up 3-2. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Now here is Johan Rojas. Pulls that one foul. Berrios ready to fire now.
Nope. Ball 1.
Throw there.
No, he's in there.
Safe. Marsh at second with nobody out. Yeah, that's fouled off. Missed with a changeup, and the count is even 2-2. And down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly nothing at 2. Breaking ball misses down and away. 1 out and a runner at second. Check on the runner. Marsh back on a dive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Swing and a drive. Deep left field. Stretches out and hauls it in. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Phillies 1 and the Jays nothing. We head to the bottom of the 5th. At the plate, Davis Schneider.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Sanchez back to work. And that drops in for a strike. And the next pitch is way outside. And that one fouled off. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That one carrying onto the track, and he makes the catch. And next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
That's down and in. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. Lined into right. Castellanos pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 1 so far. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. And they have their first base runner since the 2nd inning. Miles Straw next up for the Blue Jays. Grounded out his first time up. Swings through that one.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Now Ernie Clement. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Kirk over at second. Straw on at first with 2 down. And that's off the outside edge. And that's ball 2.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 outs. Bo Bichette in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Next offering in there for a strike. 3 balls and a strike. And that one fouled off. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Runner edges away at second. Got him. And the inning is over.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam. About to get on your bumper. Shorty that's with me gon' shoot like a jumper. Rounds get the rain and go boom like a thunder. One got your name on it, calling your number. So stay in the house for like all of the summer.
Back at the ballpark, and in this series, it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Makes the catch. And there's one away.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
So Harper stands in.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
There's the strike.
0-1's the count.
That clips the corner. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Kyle Schwarber. First round pick out of Indiana back in 2014.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Got him swinging. Nothing across here this half. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Phillies 1 and the Jays nothing. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. Tap foul at the plate. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Guerrero in the box now, takes strike one.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
on the ground. There's one.
Out.
On to first in time. Double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So another good inning for him. Back here at Rogers Center, all set for the start of the inning. And now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And it's now first and second to start the inning. First and second, no outs. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. And that misses. And that is ball one. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Boom. The lead runner at second, Castellanos. At first with no outs. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Brings it in. And there's one down. So digging in, Johan Rojas. Close, but called the ball. And that's ball one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
2-0. No strike.
Misses
Ball
with
three.
the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Fastball for a strike. And that'll load the bases.
Oh, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. His righty-lefty splits there. Clips the corner, and that is strike one. All loaded up here in the top half of inning number 7. Puts a bunt down. Tosses to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Here's Trey Turner. Yeah, don't need much damage here. Just a base hit. Likely will score 2. First pitch just misses. Second and third, 2 down. That clips the zone, and the count 1-1. Just missed. Pitch misses outside. Now 3-1. Bryson Stott next to bat for Philadelphia.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Two on, 2 outs, and they're all loaded up.
Oh, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
This is Bryson Stott. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. That's all for Jose Barrios. Walk's a big problem for him today as he leaves on the hook for the loss. Back after a quick break with a new pitcher. Brendan Little takes over on the mound.
He's got some of the best swing and miss stuff going right now. He's striking out hitters at a very high rate this year, so this should be fun to watch.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Base knock here really gives them an opportunity to take control of this ball game. You don't want that other team to think they have a shot, and a knock here would be a big blow.
That one missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. And a good eye there.
That's a really good take.
Liner, and this could be trouble. One runs in. Another comes in to score. Flying around third is Turner. He's safe. And they clear the bases. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
One ball, one strike.
And he grounds one to the right side. Fires over to Guerrero. Harper retired. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But 4 score in the inning. 3 of them on this bases clearing double. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. And that's in there at the knees.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
That's out to center field. Marsh under it. Drops into the glove. And there's one down.
Now that.
So up next, Davis Schneider. 0 for 2 in this one.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
That's off the inside corner. 1-0. And another ball.
Ball 2.
One down, base is empty. Hit hard on the ground is short. Gets it to first, and there's 2 away. So up next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. He's 0 for 1. On a line, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And now Alejandro Kirk right through there for a strike. Next offering is fouled back.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Next pitch is outside. Varsho off of first with 2 away. Comebacker to the mound. Tosses to first, and that is the inning. Left for Toronto, still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Schwarber leading things off and takes a strike. Late with the swing there.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Fires over to Guerrero. Schwarber out on the play. So digging in, Alec Bohm. Manager out of the dugout, and
Pitching for the Blue Jays, number 65. Right there.
Counts 1-0.
Pitcher.
And that one hammered, going back, makes the catch up against the wall. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. And first offering is fouled off.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
And there's the strike. Fights it off. He'll see another. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. And a slider misses down and away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Joe Ross.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Ball 1,
Strong up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at 1 down low. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. The 1-1. Up the middle, gets to it with a slide. The throw, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single. Back to the top of the order, Ernie Clement getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike. Real Muto throws, not in time. It's a stolen base.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner in a scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Jordan Romano appears to be getting loose. Banks warming up as well. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Fires over to first. 1 gone at the bottom of the 8th. Now the number 2 hitter, Bo Bichette, 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Straw takes his lead at 3rd with 1 away.
That's ball 2.
This one in the air. Stop. And it's caught for the out. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. On the corner for a strike. 0-1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Ripped, but it curls foul. That one ripped left field. Way back there. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. He'll touch them all. It's 5-2. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it.
Base is empty with 2 away. Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays. Inside corner for a strike. 0-1. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a pop-up. Turner should have it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And the inning is over. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's 5-2. Back now in Toronto. New inning getting started. Here's the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. Line drive. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can even make that play.
Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Runner on the move. Hit in the air. Left field. Schneider makes the grab, and there's two gone. Trey Turner with a chance now. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. He swings and fouls one off. Marsh, the runner at first with two gone. And down on strikes he goes. That K is his third of the game. They get a leadoff single but leave him stranded. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Phillies 5 and the Blue Jays 2. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Matt Strahm.
Well, home runs have been a problem this year. Not doing a great job keeping the ball in the yard so far this season, so we'll see if that factors in.
Springer at the plate and takes high there. Strahm, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes, no free passes. You can't allow that.
And that one fouled off. Next offering way off the plate. Well struck right field. That one hops against the fence. Now he'll turn for second, and he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now for the Jays, Davis Schneider. 0 for 3 in this one. This one in the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next offering misses. The count now 2-2. Outside with a breaking ball. And he walked him. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. And now the center fielder, Dalton Varsho.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. With the tying run at the plate, we're in the last half of the 9th inning. And there's a ball. cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Kirk up to bat next, lays off for a ball. And a count 1-2. Runners at first and second with one gone. Sets him down looking. Now only one out remaining.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to
swing at a ground ball. Stop. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Phillies win the last two to take the 3-game series.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board.